During the infamous Chair Watch, where Marvel, in the dumbest possible way, decided to unveil the cast list for at least part of the cast list of the upcoming Avengers Doomsday, a lot of classic X-Men characters in there, but one of them who was very noticeable by their absence was Jean Grey herself, Famke Janssen, or, as I've been told, is properly pronounced Hjuskis Vorg Visky Vorg. Or it's Famke Janssen.
Yes.
Famke Janssen. I guess people just mispronounced it so early in her career, she just stopped correcting people. And I'm Famke Janssen. So, but it's Famke Janssen. Is her name. And whatever name she goes by, she's awesome. Because I've loved her in everything I've seen, even post-X-Men.
Didn't Raymond Reddington kill her in an episode of The Blacklist?
Yeah? Wait, I can't remember if he killed her or not.
I don't remember if he killed her
But
either.
I remember she was one of the big adversaries in Blacklist. Loved her. Then she got her own show. It was kind of a Blacklist kind of show. Unfortunately, it only lasted one season.
Oh.
But she was great in that. Anyway. All that said.
Senya on a top.
She is that's
Golden
right.
Eye.
She is not, according to her. Don't expect to see her in Chair Watch Part 2. Apparently she's saying nobody from Disney's ever contacted her about being in this, so don't expect to see her. The headline in Deadline reads, Famke Janssen hasn't heard from Disney about Jean Grey's return to the X-Men. They go on to write this in Deadline. Despite several of her co-stars returning or reuniting for Avengers Doomsday, the actress revealed that she has never, ever spoken to Disney about potentially bringing back her mutant with psionic powers. Every time I do an interview, it's mentioned. It's interesting, she told Entertainment Weekly. I didn't realize that was such a big part. If she did. Every interview I do, that will come up. And of everything I say, that is going to be the only thing that's going to be printed. They can be talking to her about any project they're supposed to be talking to her about, but the headline's going to be what she says about playing Jean Grey. All right. This is interesting to me because she is an absolutely core pivotal part of that original Fox era X-Men, right? Like even getting her basically own movie revolved around her with the Phoenix. That didn't work out so well.
No.
Still. It is really interesting to me or hard for me to imagine doing some kind of resurgence of the old X-Men and not having Jean Grey in there. So that ultimately brings us to the question of, is she really being left out? Because look, at the end of the day, guys, I know everybody's going to say, well, you should put her in there. Oh, and you should put that person and that person and that person, and everybody should be there. At the end of the day, it's one movie. You can only put in so many characters. Unless you want Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom to have 5 minutes of screen time, you can only put in so many characters. And maybe her not being in it is simply a function of we could only bring in so many people, and we had to pick the X-Men characters that fell more in line with the story that we wanted to tell. If that's the case, I mean, because when you think about it, they're already bringing back a ridiculous number of the old X-Men characters. And we may even find out there's a few more. So if she's not in it, I think it's a shame, but I do get it because there's already so much being packed into this film. Now that brings up the second question that I'm sure most people are wanting to talk about. Is she actually not going to be in it? Or is this another Andrew Garfield scenario? Where Andrew Garfield swore up and down, even to people he was in a relationship with, that he was not going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home, despite the fact that up to a year before the movie came out, there were reports flying all around that he and Tobey Maguire were. He denied it and denied it and denied it. Now, we haven't had another Andrew Garfield situation since. So, I mean, I don't know. So, Rob, I put the two questions to you. Assuming she's telling the truth, and we should not expect to see her in the upcoming Avengers films. Understandable, outrageous. And then the second question is, do we actually believe her when she says that she's never spoken to anybody about possibly coming back? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I thought I heard or read in a leak that was 100% accurate that not only was she in the movie, but Doom killed her and transferred the Phoenix Force into himself. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, if it
I
came
didn't
from
really
Reddit,
hear
of
that.
course it has to be true.
You know, I read it. I read it on the internet.
Well, if you look closely at this image here, you can
it's
see up
three-
here in
it's
the upper
three.
scaffolding. Jean Grey's definitely included.
Actually,
She's
if you look at that picture with 3D glasses on,
Yeah.
the traditional red-blue glasses, Jean Grey's face appears on that wall.
That's
on the
what's
screen.
crazy about it.
That's amazing.
Take it to the bank. I swear it's true.
Incredible. First of all, look, I mean, obviously, I think the Phoenix Force, Phoenix herself, does pose a problem because of how powerful she is. Because if you've got Doom and you've got, you know, all this other stuff going on, how do you have the Phoenix Force and then do something with it that doesn't make it easy to defeat Doom? You know, something like that. So I can understand from a story standpoint they didn't include her. On the other hand, I think she's lying.
Oh, you think she's in there?
Yeah, because I mean, you know, why wouldn't you put her in there? It's just
Because there's already 75 characters in the
could
movie.
It could be. I mean, I don't know. It's just we haven't seen Chairwatch 2. Again,
plan on seeing
again,
Chairwatch
I've
2.
made it a lot. Look, John, I told you on this show, I said I'm making it a lifestyle choice to be excited about Doomsday.
Yes, sir.
Or as I like to call it, Doomsday until they change it. And I'm going to say, because I choose to believe that she's lying and Phoenix is going to be in this movie. Just because I want to.
All right, fair enough.
Just because I want to.
But I do have to ask this. This is the one thing. I mean, besides the fact that, yeah, Andrew Garfield did that a number of years ago. It hasn't happened since. The one thing that kind of makes me wonder about, you know, would she really be lying is, with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, you are talking about the two original Spider-Man.
Yes.
Then coming in and creating this multiversal. It's a very big deal.
I don't really think she's lying.
Is Famke Janssen and Jean
Nailed it.
Grey, who is just a big part, but just one part of that. I mean, she wasn't Ian McKellen's Magneto. She wasn't. I mean, is she such a big deal? Is she such a big deal that, ooh, this is going to get the Andrew Garfield reaction, so let's keep this one under. I just don't really think it's
Not Andrew
she's something
Garfield,
you need
Tobey
to-
Maguire.
What's that?
Not Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire pop.
Yeah.
No. You get pop, but not like
As
that.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When you're already revealing Ian McKellen as Magneto
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what I mean?
I don't think that if she's saying she's not in the movie, I don't think she is. Because like you pointed out, Ian McKellen's in the movie, who's a much bigger star. Why wouldn't they say that she's
Yeah, why
in
would
the
if
film?
they were going to hide a name, wouldn't Patrick Stewart be the name you hide? Wouldn't Ian McKellen be the name you
No.
hide? Or even if you want to go beyond that, Michael Fassbender. Maybe that's one they're hiding as another version of Magneto. I mean, I don't know. It just seems weird that would be the one they do.
Yeah, I don't think she's in the movie. I mean, this story could be worse because they could be talking to Gwyneth Paltrow, and even if she was in the movie, she'd tell you she wasn't because she doesn't know what Marvel movie
She's not sure what movie she's in.
She's
even
not
she's in
doesn't
it.
know.
He's not even sure what she's in. All right, guys. Question is for you. Famke Janssen
Ding.
is
Yeah.
saying that, listen, don't expect to see me in these Doomsday. I have never, no one from Disney's even called me about this, which seems like a bit of a shame, but I do get it. There's a hell of a lot of characters in this movie already. Or maybe you don't believe her and you expect to see her in Chairwatch too. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.